Hi, I'm Rod, and this is Custom Chronicles. And today's little project or how-to video is doing lace on some interior panels that I did here. It's one of many segments I'm going to do on this 65 Mustang project. And well, let me show you what we got. We got these lace panels here, and it's a little bit complicated because of this curvature right here. And I'm just going to go through the video. I made a couple mistakes. I had to fix them. I show that because that's part of the process of learning is, making the mistakes. I don't know everything, so I'm willing to put myself out there and show what I do know. All right, again, I showed the process of doing this. And, well, do me a favor. If you like my content, subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, maybe a comment. Both negative and positive are accepted, obviously. But anyways, here's the video. Okay, today's project is interior panels for a 1965 Mustang. That car is going to be coming up. I'm going to start showing videos on that. We have been working on it for quite a while, and we're going to kind of just get into that car, start showing all the stuff, the video footage that I got, and get updates on it. I did show it in a previous video or mention it, or maybe both, I don't remember. But anyways, this project here is these interior panels, and they're in the rear, seat area up against the quarters. So anyways, we're going to paint these black, and then we're going to lace a big section of these out, and we're going to do that with graphite lace. So anyways, I'm going to shut up. Let's get into this video. It's not a very big, long technical video, but I will show it. We're going to be doing some more lace work. Now we got these panels set up on the table. Got the paper down to keep it nice and clean. And obviously got them prepped out, washed, tacked. And the reason we got them set up this way is that we are going to be getting underneath here. There's a little lip that folds over that you can see. Same thing on this side, obviously opposite side table, opposite panel. And well, I'm gonna get these sprayed. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start underneath first. You just wanna get the black on here because you can see that lip underneath. Hopefully I'm getting it good, which it looks like I am. And we're gonna go ahead and just kind of cut in the edges. Everybody likes to see the transformation, including myself. Let's throw it back over here. Get right there. The good thing about the black, it covers real easy. All right, go ahead and cut this in on that side there. Just kind of peek, make sure I'm getting it. I'm going to do 3 coats on here, make sure I got good coverage. Everything, the paint's nice and even and thick. Got that little spot there, better double check over here. Got it. Good thing, I was going to hit to pay attention. And spraying under there. And up under there, and then back here. Doing everything but what I'm spraying, which is typical for me. And I'll just go ahead and layer it on. Okay, it's going down. I got my air pressure already pre-adjusted and on the gun and everything. And I'll just kind of hit that thin little lip right there just to make sure we got coverage. And then up this side. And I'll let that tack off, or flash off, excuse me. Just taking a quick look at these panels here. They're all black. You can see a slight texture in them still, but that'll kind of disappear under the clear. And well, what I gotta do is tape up the border line for what I'm going to lace. So that's the next phase here. I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to do it, and it's pretty basic. and that'll be that. And then we will get the lace down. Then I'll start getting more detailed about how I do the lace and how I'm going to get it to go up this curve right here. And so anyways, let me get this taped up. Okay, what we got is the outline of the lace, and I did radiuses on the corner, nice little tight one right there, and right there. I'm going to come back on this edge where this black's exposed. I'm going to get this all taped up right here, and obviously the same thing on the other side, opposing. And we're just going to be painting right in here, none of this edge stuff. So we're going to get this all done, you know, masked off. But we're looking good, and well, next phase coming up, putting down the lace. Now I got this lace laid out. I got one edge taped. I did the high edge here where I got it, you know, the lace taped to it. The problem I have, being that it's got this curvature here on the panel, is getting this to sit flat so we get some good edges. So what I do is I use this stuff. It's a low tack spray. I flip this over and I will tack just the area that's going in here. So basically this section of lace. Now I'll get done. I'll just go ahead and shoot that here real quick. I'm sort of never prepared. Okay, I got the spray. I'm just going to go ahead and just gently tack it on. You know, spray it right in here. Don't want to spray directly the paint. And then I'm going to give that about a minute to set up. And then I will press that down. So anyways, there that is. I've got the lace put down on here. The tack spray is helping hold it. And then I got these couple little things right here. Those are very powerful little magnet balls, and I could actually probably, if I had more of these, I could probably just do it with these by putting them on the spots that won't be affected by the spraying. But this lace pattern is just gorgeous. I can't wait to get this done and sprayed, and this way you guys can see it when it gets pulled back. Now what we got in the cup here is we got SG100 mixed 2-to-1, and I'm going to put some graphite pearl in there. Pretty heavy on that. We'll see how this looks. Maybe just a little bit more. I don't want to get too heavy and make the mixture too pasty. What I want it to do is actually get sprayed real good. But we'll look at this. This color is gorgeous color. I believe it's been discontinued regretfully. A lot of the really nice colors have been. I don't know why people didn't ever pick up on using this kind of thing. But look at that color. It's just gorgeous. And it sprays out well with the, especially over black, it does a good coverage over it. And the old House of Color color chip book was really great with that, where they showed it over white, it showed over black, and how the toning would be and how the color would look. So anyways, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and get this poured in the gun. We'll pick this up when I'm spraying. Now I'm ready to spray. I'm going to go ahead and start spraying. Now what I have done is I've lowered the air pressure on the gun. I put it down where it's not so pushy. I don't want the air pressure to start lifting the lace. I want to shoot through the lace, and I'm also holding the gun back a decent amount. So I'm just going to go ahead and just layer it on. I don't know if you can see it on the lace there. It's turning silver, and it's not moving much. So that's what we want. We want just the paint to go through the lace. And up here where you can see where it kind of already lifted. So this is a tough one because of all the, you know, the curvature. So I'm not happy with what happened there. I'm going to have to fix it. So let me get back on it. I'm going to stop spraying. I'm going to fix this spot here real quick. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I got it tightened back up. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot some more material down. This is last run on it. I don't want to overdo it. And you can see the lace is kind of moving around. I want to make sure I get the edges good, especially up here in this corner. And there it is. So we'll take a look. Hopefully it looks good. If not, it'll get reshot black, and I'll figure out how to, I'm going to hit to either get some more of these magnet balls right here, because these things are working excellent. It hasn't even budged. I think that's what I'm going to do in the future. You guys are learning as I get some education myself. I may be just doing that on everything, because they're very small, and you see where I got them. I placed them where they're not going to make a difference, and well, let's see how this looks. All right, I pulled the lace. I'm not happy with it, and I'm going to show this for a reason. You can see how crisp those lines are, and as I go into that curvature, they start getting washed out, and that's because that lace was lifted up off the surface. So I am going to set up the other panel and get that ready to shoot. I mean, it looks great in the corner, looks great down here. Look at how that flower came out really good, but right there it's just muted. It looks awful. Almost makes me sick to my stomach. But there we go. The reason I'm showing this is this part of the process. Sometimes you gotta do it a couple times to get it right. So I got the other panels pretty much ready to go. I am going to get the lace put on. Now I'm going to use some magnets here, some clips here instead of the tape, and hopefully it holds it where I need it to be held. And we're going to keep on moving on and get this project done. I'm now starting to work on this portion here. I've already got a clip right up here, which is holding that on. And this is the curvature right here. It goes like here. So I'm going to put another magnet here, because this has got a big lip on the other side. I can't get a clip in there real good. And what I don't want to do is pull it too tight. I just wanted to get it so it sticks in here. I got another clip that I can put right here. I'm trying to do it where it doesn't have a bunch of wrinkles. We want to have good, crisp, clean lines on this lace. I got this right here, and this corner's an issue right there. So I got this bigger clip right here. I'll put that there. I got a clothespin. I want to get that right here. I'm trying not to pull it too much in any one direction, because then it'll throw everything off. You'll want to make, especially up over here, you'll want to make the lace pull away. So I am going to pull this back here just a little bit there, put a clip, and then I'm going to bring it down over here. And then I got right here another magnet. And this is the top portion. Right here is the top portion of the panel. This is the bottom. So I can get away with more down at the bottom, will be more hidden. And what I wanted to do, you see how this wants to keep pulling away? And this is where the problem arises right here, is that this lace curtain here is basically made flat. So I'm trying to put it on a curved surface, and here you go. You know, you get into it where you're trying to get it to, you know, sit with the panel here, and it just doesn't want to. And right here, I got that there, and I got this here. I'm going to pull that right there. And what I'm going to do is come back, and of course when I use the air gun, spraying it, you know, the spray gun, it's going to want to, the air wants to move things, and that's not what we want. We want it to sit where it is, nice and flat. And it's got a wrinkle up here I got to work out, and I think if I use my little magnet balls, I may be able to help this situation. So I'm also going to pull this here. I'm going to put that one down here. And that one right here. And I'll put that right here. And let's see what we can do about this here. And plus I got a curvature here also as well that's kind of playing havoc with everything. And so anyways, I'm doing the best I can. And let's see. I think this one's going to come out a lot better. I think I'm a little bit more prepared after that last disaster there. Okay, that's there. And just kind of got to get this one tightened up here. And of course, now I got a light going out. Here. I'm going to tape this down, and hopefully right here. Of course, the camera's not even showing it. I'm kind of walking around talking, probably looking at nothing. And I'm going to tape that down, make that a little bit tight, and that right there a little bit tight. Now I think we're in the realm. All right, I'm done with that. There it is. See, it looks a lot better, tighter. So I'm going to get into it. Let's get this done. All right, we're doing round 2 here. Get this sprayed on up here in the corner. I already see I got a problem right there. I got the magnet over top of the artwork where it's supposed to be going. So I'll go ahead and finish this up. There it is. All right, I think we're ready. We got a good gray tone in there. Looks wonderful. I am ready to pull this lace. Let's see how it looks. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this lace removed. So I got to untape it, get all the clips off. I'm just going to start right here with the simple ones. I got 2 little magnet balls right here. Hopefully this came out clean. It's been fighting me, you know, obviously 2 takes in. And we got the tape right here on this edge. Clip. It's still kind of soft, so I want to be careful. There. Here, got the tape. Up here in this corner. Let's see. I think that's everything. I got one here. Okay. There we go. Came out pretty good. So there are a couple little soft spots, but I think they're livable. And got the big clip under here. And there it is. Looks pretty good. All right. Oh, on to the next panel. All right, now I'm spraying the next one here. I'm holding the gun back from the panel. This way the air pressure doesn't lift the lace. And I got it, the low tack spray on there. It's actually, for some reason or another, working really well at this time, which typically it doesn't. But I put it on anyways, kind of the insurance. I'm just doing a light cross patch here. Holding the gun back. I don't, like I said, I don't want to be blowing the lace off of what I'm trying to spray here. And then what I can do, being it's over black, is any soft spots where they're in their hard lines or whatever. If it's not too bad, I can come back in and hand touch it up. I have to do it on the one panel, and I'll show that. This way you can kind of see what I got to go through to do these. This isn't like a roof of a car where the camera cut off, but I was saying this isn't kind of like a roof of a car where you can put a big sheet over it and be able to, pull it tight. And the surface isn't as complex as this, where you got multi-angles. There's an angle here, there's an angle right here, and then of course the curvature going up. So it gets a little bit more complicated. That's why I did a thing with trying to put a lace on an all-over helmet, and you just can't do it unless that lace is stretchable. And so I ended up paneling it out. So it is what it is, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with how this piece is coming out so far, but I don't know until I pull the lace. So we'll take a look at it here in a second. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and pull this real quick. And wow, this one came out real good. A little kind of washed out there, and just a little bit right in here and here. But all in all, you know, and I'm going to go through, I'm going to clean all these lines up. This way it looks really good. I don't want to have it looking hazy like that, but wow. All right, that worked. So pretty happy with the results on that one. Looking good. Now let's take a closer look at this. You can see how the detail is real good in here. And then we come up to here and it starts getting soft around the edges, kind of muddied out or whatever. And so anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the airbrush and I'm going to make this, you know, these edges crisp again. And then I'm going to come in and put the lines back in. We want this to look good. Like right here, you can see it went real clean. Then it's got into the curve, it kind of softened up. And that was from the lace lifting. And that's the hardest thing about doing things where they got the curve like that goes like this. And we got it up here too to fix. It's not a big deal. It isn't going to take very long, but it's still, it's the detail work. That's what makes a difference. And then up here, it really got washed out there. So I'll crispen, you know, make all the lines more crisp and sharp, and that'll really help things out. And so anyways, I'm going to put it in time lapse. I'm just going to show this one panel here, and I'm just going to get this done. Go ahead and get this untaped before we do the border line, and then we got to obviously clear it. So let's check out, see how this pattern came out. Looks good now. I'm real happy with it. Yep, here we go again. There we go. Kind of see the border line there going on. And that's where I'm going to stripe. I'm going to put a gray around it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Real happy with the radiuses and everything. Filming the wrong thing. I'm up here. And pulling this tape actually makes it, doesn't seem so messy, I guess. And kind of seeing how this pattern is going to be. It's going to be a black top to the panel. You know, this that's what's going to be, people will see from the outside. You're going to have to kind of peek in the car to see all this stuff. But all in all, so far so good. No paint's peeled up. And none of that's jazz there. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this pinstriped up. I'll get the other one on tape first, and that's it. But kind of get a feel for what's going on right here. Like the radiuses right there look good. I knocked that down just a pinch. And there we go. Now we got the repairs done on here. We're going to go ahead and shoot the clear. I was originally going to borderline it, but I don't think it's going to help. It's probably going to make it even way too busy. So I'm just going to let it ride and go with that. I mean, there's a lot of activity going on with this lace, which is great. And so anyways, we're going to get this cleared up and get it protected. Okay, first round of clear, I typically just go light on it, get a nice tack coat of clear going on. So we're going to get this done here real quick. I can't wait. I get underneath, and that's the portion that you can see from the outside of the window and up there. Right here, we want to make sure we get clear on everything. That section there, right here, underneath. Okay, quickly just go over that again. I don't think I got enough on there. So we're gonna let this tack up and then we'll add some more clear. All right, second coat is on, starting to get nice and glassy. I'm sure you can see the reflection there, the garage door in the background. Over here, same thing. It's just what it is, it's getting lively. I'm real happy with this. It's going to be a cool looking car with the interior and everything and all the lace work and stuff. And very happy with everything on this car so far. And it's going to make a great series of videos as we get through it and all the custom painting that's getting done to it. So this is just a little taste up front. That's all this is. And well, a couple more coats and then believe it or not, I'm going to wet sand and buff this thing. All right, here we are. We're all finished up with the clearing, and I'm kind of going to just finish with this video. Take a look at the lace work. It's just wonderful. And it's very detailed lace, which is good. And it's just, I'm real happy with this job. It's going to make a stellar looking interior on this car. But anyways, there we go. That one's also finished up, obviously. And well, do me a favor, if you like this kind of content, subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of paint tips and different methods of custom painting. That's what the channel's about, plus restoring old Americana kind of things and everything. But that's all I got to say. Again, thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you like, thumbs up, it's always appreciated, and have a good evening. Thank you.